a man's ego. Most men don't want to know that. Like, ooh, my stuff was jumping today when I thought, girl, you about to be single. You about to trample all over that man's ego. I told you, men want to think that you are only his. You have no thoughts of any other man, and it's this. We're wired different.
Somebody asked, "What do you feel about emotional cheating?" Because we're talking about physical cheating. Would you tell him if you found yourself in an emotional affair with somebody?
I would never put myself in a position. Emotional cheating is so much worse than physical.
Explain to me how.
Emotional.
All right, we ain't getting into emotional and physical and all that. Do you all think, you know how like you may be out and it's a lot more acceptable if a guy says, "Hey, babe, look at her," but or you and your lady notice something together. Do y'all think they are sparing Gus, or would you all allow her to come to you with what she sees? Or would that be an ego thing? You like to the point that she's saying, typically guys crack jokes about their crushes or their fetishes with their lady. Would y'all be equally as open if your lady did it back to you? Y'all about to prove the point.
I mean,
go ahead, Jay.
They might be sparing us for real. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. But personally, I know it happens, right?
Mm-hmm.
They may be sparing our ego. I'm okay with that. I think to a certain degree too, even when you do it with your lady, it gets to a point to where it can become disrespectful too, because it's gonna mess with her as well, and she's gonna start thinking, well, damn, like, does he like this, or does he, like everybody he pointing out, don't, like they said the other show, don't look nothing like me. So it starts to go down a hole you don't want to go there. I just think you shouldn't do it either way. But to answer your question, yes, they sparing us for sure. All right.
That.
Yes, sparing us. I do feel like there was a difference because she said something about it being like sexually attractive, like saying it like that. That's two different things. You telling me that he had you ready to jump on him and he's attractive, that's two different things. I can accept this one over here way more than this one over here. You tell me that, I'm like, all right, what you trying to do? Hold on. That crossed that line over into disrespect to me. If we in a conversation and it comes up and you say something along the lines of he's an attractive man or whatever, something like that. All right, cool, whatever. We move on from it. Don't tell me you was ready, you was over there moist. Nah, I don't do that.
So I argue this with B-Dot every not the example, but this right here. I don't do stuff that I don't want back done. I'm not going to be sharing the things that men typically share because I don't even want to open up that door for her to say it back to me. So, because I'm gonna be real with you, bro, and I get in trouble. I don't really care. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. I got you coming up on the comment. Like, I'm gonna be real with you, bro. Like, I don't believe women just dump that.
You said dump it?
Like you say these things like, oh, look at that, like look at her in the room, and then it's nothing there. I don't believe ladies dump that. I feel like they're collecting data and recognizing things. So I don't even cross over into that space, even if you say you cool with it. I think it's stupid for guys to do it. I don't think, because the second insecurity may brew or something that may not even have anything to do with something, you're giving reference points and you're doing other things that may play against you. Now, for me, I feel like it's easier for me to say, nah, don't do it, because I wouldn't. Now, I think it was messed up if y'all would do it and then turn around and not want her to.
Right.
Is that what you saying you do, Jay?
No, I don't do that. I've done it past. I don't do that now.
Oh, I'm not. No, I've never done that. I argue be like down on that. I'm not doing that, bro. That's stupid. And I also think, I
think that's very dumb.
And this is the thing for me, bro. It also feels like it takes ladies a little more to get to that point than guys. So, like, you must really see something you like in order to get like that. Like, we can see something. Go ahead, Doc.
We talking about he got me moist, or he's attractive?
The first one.
Yeah, nah, don't do that.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We are arguing a little bit after that one, bro. We're not doing that.
No,
yeah, and my reasoning is because, all right, it's like context.
Okay.
Y'all do that a lot. Y'all do that like everything cool. Y'all get in a bumpy patch and she's still saying that stuff. It ain't gonna hit the same when y'all ain't rocking.
Hell
like
no.
when everything ain't cool.
Hell no.
Nah, we don't talk. Like now, don't get me twisted. I know my wife's celebrity crushes. I know what type of guy she like. You know what I'm saying? But I think male ego, if you keep giving me these reference points and we already beefing a little bit, I don't think that's good for business, bro. That's
so
just me.
Cool, you cool with the celebrity conversations, but not the dude at work or the dude that we just passed walking through the mall.
The dude at work. Hey, come on, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man.
But I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying the celebrity. We can talk about that
conversation. Go, Dot. The dude at
celebrity.
Work. No, the dude at work.
I mean, that's it's either one crossing the line. You tell me that he getting you moist.
Dot. Tell me how the conversation about the guy at work goes.
The same way as it goes with the celebrity.
No, hell no.
How? It's a conversation.
Him every day.
Now, yes, he's gonna see you every day. It's don't talk about him, but I'm saying you making it sound like you cool. I know my wife's celebrity crushes and whatnot. So you cool with it being over here, her saying it over here, but not over here, which is cool. I understand it. Don't talk about that nigga at work.
Yeah.
You gotta see him every day.
Yeah.
But you are if
man, I'm picking the lesser of two evils. Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm not about to sit up here and like this is the thing, bro. So let's break this down. Let's break this down.
Okay.
If you pick the guy at work, I just got a couple of follow-up questions. Oh man. let me look.
I was gonna say Chris Brown too.
Yeah. I'm not for that. I'm not for none. Keep that to yourself. I don't play that celebrity crush stuff. You can go live with Chris Brown. Hey, Chris Brown. Hey. So the celebrity thing don't bother me because they celebrities, bro. Like now that's just what it is. Back to the person at work thing real quick. We're gonna slide in there and then we're gonna get up out of there.
Mm-hmm.
How do you have this person pictures?
Mm-hmm.
Like celebrities, typically you show on IG, right?
Right.
So you're gonna describe this person to me without the pictures?
Probably not.
Yeah, I mean, he at work. It's a mental picture.
No. I'm saying like, so you might follow each other on social platforms.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, boom. How we get there? Let's stop right there. How we get there?
How we get to following each other? I mean,
opposite sex.
Friends.
Opposite sex following each other.
People.
How we get there?
Somebody hit follow, bro. Somebody follow back, man.
How do we find each other?
At work.
See,
people you may know.
Nah, bro. Hey. I'm glad y'all setting the game up. And how do you get there? By having each other's number. Thank you. No,
I mean,
sir.
you got it. Well, some jobs you got to have each other's numbers.
Google Voice changed a whole lot.
Yeah.
Man, who doing that just because you got to have somebody's number at work?
Hey, bro. So you telling me that there's no, I'm just asking a question. You telling me, male or female, there's no boundary to exchanging exchanging numbers with coworkers?
Yes.
Definitely.
But in my defense, what I just said was some places you have to have each other's numbers.
Name one.
I got all my account managers' numbers. I got everybody in the main office's numbers. I have all the technicians' numbers.
They offered you a work phone though, correct?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay, then. So we good. Cool.
But I don't have a work phone though.
Because you opted not to have it. You listen, Dot.
So what?
Not
everybody don't got a work phone.
Hey, I'm saying this. Hey, y'all think I'm tripping. It got to be about now. Granted, I'm not saying on no like on no jealousy, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is there are rare occasions where people work together and you have to have their number, and that's real. Like we've normalized exchanging once y'all get cool to a certain level. It's rare occasions. Now your job you may, but also with your job they offer a work phone for you all to have that boundary. You said you didn't want it. Okay, cool. Now it's in your other phone. Cool. But
that's how I'm letting you know.
But you made that choice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. Even with people, no, I'm not doing that.
You asked how they popped up on the people you may know. I'm telling you, you gotta have people at your job's numbers.
And by the time she's telling you about him, it's a wrap. It's easy. Yeah, it's a wrap. Let me tell you that now. It's easy to hear about celebrity crushes because the reality of it actually happening is slim to none. But the everyday guy is disrespectful AF. I'm just saying.
Okay.
Oh man, here come Lewis, bro. Hey, get Lewis out of here, man.
Hey, let me jump in and say something real quick though, because can get a little tricky sometimes. If it's just regular crush stuff, cool. When it's the lust and all that, bro, it's a big difference. And I'm gonna tell you why, bro. When Black Panther came out, I don't care. Everybody, lady, was subject to be when them dudes came out their cave and they bam, ah, ooh, ooh.
Hey, don't project. Hey, Jay, don't project.
So you lady, man. Hey, you like, hey, what's going on over here? What's up for? Hey, what you over here doing? So I'm saying when it gets to a certain level of like, hey, now you a little bit too invested in these characters. Hold up now. But Dot, I don't agree with that number. Nah, we ain't exchanging numbers.
Yeah, thank you, Jay. That's not happening. That's not happening.
Right.
I'm not. Hey, Lewis, what up, Lewis? Appreciate you tapping in on you. I'm not sharing that.
He said so.
No, I'm not saying what he said. I'm effing around. That celebrity conversation could be had, but only one time. The celebrity don't bother me. I think this when it comes to male ego, you got to know what type of communication will bother your partner. I think like when people get stupid and be sharing everything, or you talking about, I'm gonna use like a male because I'm a male. You talking about things of other women that your wife may be feeling a way about to herself. That get tricky, bro. That get tricky. And the male ego is this. I'm sorry. It is something about, if I'm being too honest, it's something about if you were to, I'm gonna go back in high school. I was crazy in love. I ain't gonna say no names. Early in high school career, 9th grade. When I found out she liked somebody else, boy, I was bleeding out, boy. I was bleeding out, boy. I lost my mind. The point I'm making is, as a guy, if you know another dude got your lady mind like that, you cooked.
That's what the lady said in the clip. That made sense. She said,
"You said what?"
That's what the lady said in the clip. That makes sense. She said that guys want to feel like that, like they're the only one. She said, and that's true because when not somebody is able to, and it may be delusion, but to even think that way. But in reality, it's like when you know somebody can infiltrate that, it's over with, man. You don't even move the same.
Yeah. So Lewis said you have to have wisdom. Most people are insecure.
Okay.
Okay. Do you think more men? Y'all think more men or women are insecure? In your experiences,
we're doing a poll right now. I think people are insecure.
I didn't hear you. It cut out. Say it again.
I think women can be more insecure.
Further explain.
I think men, as a man, I think we have a more fragile ego.
Damn.
Hey Jay, who do you think gets back from insecurity back to secure? So if somebody wasn't, they now are. Who do you think, man or woman, who gets back to being secure quicker?
The person is going to therapy. Because to be honest, I think that like some people can't bounce back from that, man. It's a lot of people out here like triggers are everywhere. And I think the person is going to therapy because I mean, guys can say, hey, we're going to the gym, we're relieving this. Women can say this, but honestly, I just think it's the person in therapy.
So let me ask a question, bro. And I know we're talking about male ego, but I gotta, and I'm not being funny, I'm not being dismissive of anybody going through something. You don't feel like we oversell therapy sometimes? Like there's not a whole lot of steps in between. There's not a whole lot of steps in between where we're at before we get to therapy, before we start saying like therapy. Like, you don't think that? I'm asking.
let's say step 1, you found out you have the insecurity, right? Step 2, you don't know how to process that. Step 3, you start lashing out and reacting and blaming partner and bleeding on your partner, not handling those things. So the 4th step is you just gonna jump to the next relationship with the same problems, because you're either gonna come to a point where you feel like, oh, okay, well, it's not that bad. People gotta, this is who I am. This is who I've grown to be. So I think the therapy is the answer. I don't think we overuse it. I just don't think people use it.
How would you know you have an insecurity though? Like, how would you even know that you're insecure about something?
Because you're saying they think that it's just who they are.
No, I'm saying Jay made a good step, but what I'm saying is, she said you have an insecurity. What I'm saying is trying to get to the bottom of it. No funny. It's like, how would somebody even know they have an insecurity though? Like, to me, not disagreeing with anything Jay said, but I'm like, before that, like, if this happens, I feel like jealousy is a direct indicator of insecurity. That's my personal opinion. Or if like somebody says something or something happens, or you constantly hide one thing, or this one action constantly provokes a certain reaction, that's how I think you feel like you need an insecurity. Again, Jay, I'm not disagreeing with therapy, but I feel like, bro, sometimes it get oversold because people are like, oh, therapy. But I'm like, dog, like, you in therapy not knowing why you there or what you're trying to get to. Let me not say why you there, but you not you, Jay, but anybody in therapy. And it's like, I came because my insecurity, but you can't explain it, where it came from, what it's grounded in. Maybe I'm tripping, but like, that makes therapy somewhat unproductive in my opinion. Or am I lunching?
The insecurity, Dot, I don't know if you want to answer.
Go ahead.
The insecurity, I think a lot of time is created, like, in the atmosphere. So like, a lot of people may have trust issues because their partner cheated on them. So now they have trusting people, which becomes an insecurity now, and now they don't know how to navigate that. So it's hard for them to trust people. Their parents left them at an early age, so they have abandonment issues. They don't know how to navigate that. So I feel like that's why I say that therapy things can come in. Not saying you can't fix it on your own, because you can. But I think it's certain. I get what you're saying, and I agree. But I think things in life help you identify what those issues are. It could have been just a life-changing thing to happen to you.
But I think what you said, what's neat, what you're saying is some people don't know that those things are why they need to go to therapy.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Like, my whole thing about this with insecurity, bro. I feel like when you don't like yourself or self-esteem comes into play, the way you view yourself is just negative. And it creates a perception that's not really real, bro. And I think, to answer my own question and not just leave you on the island, bro, I think it's person by person. Like, I've seen a lot of super insecure males, and I've seen a lot of super insecure females. I think the only thing that comes down to women is like, they go through more life changes that directly impact their physical and their emotional, having kids. So like, there's more of an opportunity for them to experience insecurity. And personally, I feel like pregnancy is one of those things that take you to a place that you always have to work out of, even if it's a little bit or a lot. A couple of comments. Put a wad of money in that man's pocket and watch how big his ego gets. Put a wad of money in a female's pocket and watch what she does with it. She gets all dolled up, but still insecure in the inside. So, Shonda, do you think a guy with money can't be insecure? Let me know about that. Almost anyone with social media has some sort of insecurity. Just look online. Everyone rich and given a perfect life. That's okay. I respect that perspective. Almost anyone. So what about the people that show their personality what about the people that show their personality or show their ups and downs and ins and outs? Does that still represent the same insecurity? How much do y'all think money plays into to ego, pride, security for men and women?
I think it's a good front for men anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
So to answer your question to Shonda, like I do feel like a dude could have money and still be insecure. but he's going front like he not.
Mm-hmm.
He's going with that money. He can go and do those things and social media, be on social media and fronting like he's not. But inside, it's the same thing. People feel like money solves and heals everything, and it don't.
It solves something.
Brokenness.
It solves. Money do give you a slight level of confidence.
It do, but that don't make you whole.
No, it don't. You're right. I ain't even about to sound ignorant up here, man. Next, we got a little scenario that